Hey there, welcome back to Cisco Reads Books. Today we got a review, and it is Gideon's Sword by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. This is book one in the Gideon Crew 5-book series, and we're going to go through and see what we got here. So, introducing Gideon, trickster, prodigy, master thief. At 12, Gideon Crew witnessed his father, a world-class mathematician, accused of treason and gunned down. At 24, summoned to his dying mother's bedside, Gideon learned the truth that his father was framed and deliberately slaughtered. With her last breath, she begged her son to avenge him. Now, with a new purpose in his life, Gideon crafts a one-time mission of vengeance aimed at the perpetrator of his father's destruction. His plan is meticulous, spectacular, and successful. But from the shadows, someone is watching. A very powerful someone who is impressed by Gideon's special skills. Someone who has need of just such a renegade. For Gideon, this operation may be only the beginning. So, Gideon's Sword is, as I said, book one in the Gideon Crew series. I think there's only 5 books in the series. So we should finish this relatively quickly because, I'm not supposed to be starting new series, but then continue to start new series. So that's what happens. But yeah, this book was fantastic. Gideon Crew as a character is just really compelling. I would say that he's, as far as the Preston and Child books go, I would say that this is probably my second favorite character next to Agent Pendergast from the Pendergast series. He's just super interesting. He is a engineer at Los Alamitos in Nevada, where he basically devises like nuclear weapon type material. So he gets recruited by this shadowy organization to follow a Chinese national that just came off of a plane who is carrying some kind of secret technology that could change the face of the world as we know it. We come to find out, later on what exactly it is, but it's some groundbreaking technology that if it falls into the Chinese government's hands, it'll basically crash world markets and stuff. So Gideon's sent to track him down. And throughout his journey, he works with different various agencies, such as the CIA, and he works with a couple other people. But there's also a nemesis in this book, Eli Glynn, who is the Chinese master assassin who kills people with like finger picks and other interesting weapons. And just it's a absolute adventure thriller, 100% all the way through. This book will have you at the edge of your seat. It will have you invested in Gideon as a character. It just phenomenal. I mean, the way that Preston and Child write mystery thrillers is just phenomenal. The detective work is pretty good, leading up to finding out what exactly this guy carried into the United States. And just phenomenal storytelling as always from Preston and Child. I mean, this was almost a 5-star book. There was a couple things that could have been better. There was a lot of description that, having read multiple Preston and Child book, it kind of seemed like it was like a copy and paste job, because a lot of their descriptions sound similar, and the way that they describe people is pretty. It's almost like cookie cutter language for most of their books so far. But other than that, like that's some nitpicky shit for me. But other than that, this is a phenomenal story, and just like a really good book. I'm looking forward to diving more deeply into this 5-book series and just knock it out. So stay tuned for that because I got this one through Audible. The physical books are on their way, but I did read this one on Audible. And just so I can tell you who narrated it, because I am pretty bad with mentioning the narrators, and they're kind of important to, the overall, how the story is told. It is narrated by John Glover. And he did a phenomenal job. I mean, the character voices and everything that he does keeps it compelling. So I highly recommend that if you don't want to read the book, then check out the audiobook because it is pretty good. And yeah, I mean, give this a shot. This is a fantastic action adventure crime thriller kind of mashup, and just really cool stuff. Like I said, I'm looking forward to getting into book 2, which is called Gideon's Corpse. So that one I already have downloaded. I'll probably give that a listen at some point this weekend. But yeah, so as always, thank you for checking in. And remember, reading is fundamental.